Welcome, this is your teacher David Garcia, and today we continue working with the topic of evaluating functions. Now, in assignment number 2, the main difference between the exercises we did on assignment number 1 is that we're dealing with fractions, and that's about it. So let's jump right into some examples. We have our dependent variable, w, and our independent variable, which is x. We have 5/3 of x minus 6/5. Now, in the same way as before, we're going to find the function. We're going to evaluate the function, in this case, in 1/3. So we have 5/3 times 1/3 minus 6/5. So in this case, we go 5/9 minus 6/5. In the same way as before, the denominators have to be equal in order to add or subtract the fraction. And in this case, as 9 is 3 squared and 5, they are, both of them are like very much like numbers that don't have any factor in common. So the only way to find the minimum common multiple will be by multiplying both of them. So we need to rewrite both fractions. Okay, we're going to rewrite this fraction as an equivalent fraction and this fraction as an equivalent fraction. So the function evaluated in 1/3 will be, we multiply both numbers, the numerator and the denominator, by 5. And then we multiply the second one, both numbers, the numerator and the denominator, by 9. And in this case, we have now both numbers, both fractions, with a denominator of 45. So now we can do the operation. All right, 25 minus 54 is negative 29. And as 29 and 45 do not have any common factor, we cannot simplify it, so this is our final answer. Let's do another example. Okay, let's see a variation and how it works. Let's imagine that we have this function f of x, and we have 2x minus 5/3, and we're asked to find the function evaluated in 10/7. The idea is exactly the same. All right, we have the x being the independent variable, and we have to substitute that number, all right, for the evaluation. So 10/7 will be 2 times 10/7 minus 5/3. So this will be 27 minus 5/3. Now, in the same as before, in the same way, if you see, we have two prime numbers in the denominator. So we just have to multiply and rewrite both fractions as equivalent fractions. All right, we are going to modify this and modify this as well. So sorry about that. There we go. So we have 10/7, and we multiply this one. Let me, for you to identify it, we're going to multiply this fraction times 3. All right, on both the numerator and the denominator. And the second one, we're going to multiply it times 7. So in this way, we have both denominators as 21. And now we can do the subtraction. So the evaluation of this function in 10/7 will be 60 minus 35 is 25 over 21. Again, we cannot simplify it. So this is our final answer. And that's it. Thank you very much. See you on the next video.